Hey guys, we're back today with another vlog. So today is April the 20th. It is my last week of school, so I'm gonna vlog. It's a lot of stuff going on in my house. So you hear the TV, my son's cooking, my husband's running, everybody's home. It's just a lot of stuff going on. You know, we're home quarantined, so everybody is just doing stuff here. My husband is actually, his schedule is weird, so that's why he's home. But yeah, I have like all of my last curriculum and program developmental stuff due today. Yes, Queen Procrastination is me. So I am trying to get that done. Now I still have to work out, and then I need to start studying. We're gonna have a study group tomorrow for our final, so of course, you know, I'll vlog that. And then I actually work the same day as my final, so and I work the day before, so my schedule is crazy. I didn't even realize that I picked up the Thursday of my final, because that is an extra shift that I actually picked up. Whatever, I don't know, it's just a whole mess. But we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna roll with the punches, and I'm basically gonna take you guys through my last week of my master's program. So buckle up, honey, let's go. Sis is almost done with school. Ah! I completed a lot of my tasks yesterday. I got my last curriculum and program developmental assignment done, and then I got my my last paper done, and then I got my PowerPoint done. I got my voice thread done, and I got some responses done, but my responses aren't due until the 26th, so that's no big deal. But I did get my last paper, my PowerPoint, and my voice thread done, which is great because it was all due yesterday, and Queen Procrastination literally didn't do it until yesterday. So yeah, I got all of that done, and today we have scheduled Zoom meetings for the class, well, for like my group. Well, I didn't schedule them. One of my classmates, she scheduled it, so we're gonna all meet on Zoom in about an hour and a half, and we scheduled it for a 3-hour study group. So we're just gonna like do a final review for our final. We're gonna do a Zoom meeting for our final. Look at this bun just sitting on the side of my head. We're gonna do a final Zoom study group for our final review, and then a lot of people have already started applying for boards, which I guess I should do that, but I literally wasn't going to do it until Friday anyway, so I think I'm just going to keep it on my list of things to do Friday, just because I don't want to get overwhelmed and frustrated with the process, because everyone has already talked about how frustrating it is. So I am just going to wait until Friday to do it, and then whoever, if I have any questions, I can just reach out to my classmates because they've already done it. Use your resources, people. And I'm not gonna get stressed out before before finals. And I don't know when I'm gonna take boards. I kind of have a month in mind, but I'm just not 100% sure. So I don't want to worry about boards until I finish my final, pass finals, and then we'll worry about boards. What else? So realize that I don't know if I said this or not, but I realized that I scheduled myself to work on the same day as finals. So I work the night before as well. I don't know what I was thinking, but I worked the night before as well. So my final is on Thursday, so in 2 days, and then it opens up at 4:30. So I work tomorrow night, Wednesday night, and then I'm gonna get home like around 8ish, 7:40, 8:30ish, depending on how my schedule go, how my assignment goes at the end of the shift. And then I have to go to sleep because I gotta work again the next night, but I'm gonna try to wake up around 2 and then get some like refresher stuff done, and then sit for my final at 4:30, and then hopefully be done with, I think we get an hour and a half, but that would put me at 6, which I have to leave the house at 6. So hopefully it'll only take me an hour to take my final, and then I have to leave the house at 6. So yeah, it's gonna be a mess. I can't believe I scheduled myself like this, but it is what it is. We're just gonna roll with the punches, and that's all we can do at this point. So I will check back in with you guys once we start our Zoom study group. And I also need to start packing this makeup room. Like, I think that's gonna be on my to-do list Friday as well. So Friday, plan on applying for boards and pack up my makeup room. I was just looking, it's a lot of stuff to pack. It's a lot of stuff to pack. So all right, I'll check in with you guys later.
Oxygen saturation of less than 90, respiratory rate greater than 24, a psychological state resulting in the feeling of air hunger, a subjective feeling of breathlessness.
Subjective of breathlessness?
Yeah, the air hunger one is, or wait, no, the subjective feeling of breathlessness.
Yeah.
So both dyspnea and pain are subjective. According to
Great.
for me is I found an NSAID.
There's a chart somewhere in our book that says, like, for mild pain, you want to just start them on, like, your ibuprofen, your naproxen, that kind of thing. When to moderate pain, then you want to start thinking about getting into, like, your opiates. So, like, hydrocodone, that kind of stuff. And then the severe pain is going to be, like, your morphine, your fentanyl.
Do you know where Percocet falls on that list? Is that moderate?
Moderate.
Okay guys, so my study group is officially over, and I'm about to eat and study for a couple of hours until we start doing video games. I mean, not video games, board games, and probably cards tonight. And then once everybody is asleep, I'll study some more. So yeah, we had a 3-hour study session, which went pretty good. Like, I can't even get my words out. I'm so tired. So I'm gonna just take like 10-15 minutes to eat, and then I'll get back to studying again, and then take another break, and then study again, and then I'll do that again for the next couple of days until finals. But our final is over, like the business ethic insurance stuff, and then we also have pain management, palliative care, more lab stuff. What else? I can't think. It's all like very like generic based stuff. So it's not that it's, I don't think it's going to be hard. I think it's more like common sense stuff and getting to know like all of the insurance and how to bill and all that other stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. Don't mind him. He needs a haircut, a hair wash, a rebraid. He's over here doing homework. He's doing some computer application stuff, and then my other son was on the hoverboard. I don't know where he is. They got the TV going. It's just a lot of stuff going on, like college quarantine, school quarantine. It's just a hot ass mess right now, but we are trying to figure it out. So I need to eat because I'm starving. I still gotta work out, and I gotta study, and then spend some family time. So I will check in with you guys a little bit later. So today is Thursday, officially my last day of school, like ever. I'm about to take my last final. I'm super excited, but I'm also like super fucking nervous. I don't know, I always get nervous before tests. I'm like the worst test taker ever because I second guess myself a lot. So this is the last time I have to do this until we do boards. So my test actually opens up in about 6 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and sign on and get ready. So basically we use lockdown responders. A lot of you guys probably already know that since everyone has been going to school online. I will graduate online. You know, college quarantine is not the business. I actually miss going to class, like getting out of the house and just like going to class and being around my classmates. We did a Zoom meeting the other day, so that was really fun, but I actually miss going to class, not gonna lie. It was like a little piece of me was a little sad. Yeah, so this is gonna be my last final, and then I burnt my arm. So this is going to be my last final ever, because I don't plan on ever going back to school. I know I say that now, but who knows what the future may be. But as of right now, sis is not required to get her DNP. So I'm done with school. And yeah, this is my last final, my last day of school. I don't know, I have mixed emotions. But y'all, my password is so long, it's ridiculous. But I'm so nervous. My group message is like popping as far as like school, because we have our own little messenger. So yes, I'm like super nervous. Let me tell everyone good luck. So yeah, all I can do is log on and take it and just prepare. I either know it or I don't. I always feel like that about tests. At this point, it's like either you know it or you don't. Either you got it or you don't. I mean, it is what it is. There isn't much else I can do after this. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. So yeah, so let's talk about my feelings before I take the test. This has been like a whirlwind. Nurse practitioner school is so difficult because it's so different from nursing school, because you are put into the position of thinking like a nurse to now thinking like a provider. So the switch was really hard for me to do, and I've gotten so much better at that. It's just like that initial year. The first year was so hard. The second year I was like, okay, I got this. It is what it is. Your girl is ready. But I still feel like I'm placed back into that novice. I still feel like I'm placed into that novice nurse position of you're scared, you don't know if you can do it. Like, you're like, oh my God, I'm supposed to take care of these patients by myself. And I feel like that now, like I'm supposed to provide for these patients by myself. So I am praying that, you know, God puts me in a position to where I am in an environment that accepts the nurse practitioner role, that is willing to teach and help groom me and mold me into an amazing provider, and that is in a positive workspace where it's not like drama and stuff. That's, you know, that's what I pray for and I'm hoping for. And like I said, we just have to just get through this last test. So my mind right now is just like, get through this last test. I still have not applied for our boards yet. A lot of people have already done it, but I've just been so focused on my final, because I'm like, if I don't pass my final, I mean, my grade right now is an A, so I'm pretty sure I would still pass the class, but I want to get an A on this test. And in my head, I'm just like, I don't want to think about anything past my final. And after today, then I'll do that. And I'll apply for boards tomorrow. So, because I have to work tonight. So I literally have to take my final and then shower, get dressed, and head to work. So that's kind of where we are right now. Like, your girl is stressed out. I'm stressed. I'm anxious. I'm nervous. But I'm excited. Like, it's all feelings of being excited to almost be over. Like, everything to almost be over with. So, I have 1 minute. I am going to cut this short really quick, say a quick prayer, and then we're just going to start our final. And because I'm an amazing student, I'm not going to show you guys me taking the test or any of the test questions, because that is super no-no. That is a big no-no. So once my test is over, then I will come back on here and let you guys know how I did. Hopefully I get my grade at the end. Sometimes he releases the grades and sometimes he doesn't, so I just have to wait. Either I'll get my grade immediately once I'm done, or it'll be a couple of days and then I'll insert my grade at the end of this vlog. So I'll see you guys. Hey guys, oh my god, this son is trying to play me. So guess what, we're done with school. I am officially done with my master's program. I'm so excited. That test was mad hard. He went all the way to the left. I feel like I tell you guys this all the time, but this time it really caught me off guard, because usually, at least when he goes like to the left, it's in relation to the topics that we discussed. This quiz, or this exam, our final, was very much like pain related, which is what we covered. But then it was a lot of like New York guidelines, which kind of sucks, considering that I won't even be practicing in New York. I'll never practice as an MP in New York. So I was like, this is dumb. And you know, rules, regulations, and guidelines, all of that is different based on whatever state you lived in. And then he went all the way to endocrinology, like hepatitis heavy. Like, we went over a lot of hep stuff, a lot of like diverticulitis stuff, a lot of gut stuff. I was like, a lot of thyroid stuff. I was like, bruh, I mean, if it was going to be like a cumulative test, I would have prepared, because he's an endocrinologist primarily. So I would have known where he was coming from, but it caught me all off guard, kind of threw me off. And like I said, I'm already a bad test taker, so I was like, I don't know what's going on. So I ended up getting an 84, which sucks, because I was like, damn it, I wanted a 90 so bad. And I ended up not even getting the questions wrong, the hepatitis questions. I didn't even get those wrong. I got a lot of like the New York guidelines stuff wrong, because we didn't even cover New York guidelines. Like, that's kind of what threw me off as well. So I mean, it is what it is, but guess what, your girl's got her master's. Yes, I'm so excited. I'm so glad to be done with school. Now all we have to do is, like, it's not over. Don't trip. Like, the marathon still continues, because we now have to apply for boards. We have to take our live review. We have to take boards. And sis, we gotta find a job. Okay? So yeah, we still got a lot of stuff to do. It is not over by no means, but this is a huge victory for me and my family, and I appreciate all of y'all who rocked with me through this whole thing. Y'all know it's been rough. So we are about to head to work right now, and I'll check in with you guys later. This sunlight got my lip gloss looking stupid. I promise. Look, I promise it's not that pink. I swear it's not. I'm not out here with ashy lips. I promise I'm not.